Siquijor is a Philippine island province located southwest of the island of Bohol, where we just spent the past few days visiting sites like the Tarsier Sanctuary and the Chocolate Hills. Siquijor is known for its pristine beaches, vibrant blue waterfalls, and coral reefs abundant with life. In this video, we will be exploring it all. Good morning. It's our last morning here in Panglao, and we just checked out of our hotel, and we're heading to go grab some breakfast before heading to the ferry terminal, because this morning we're heading to Siquijor.
Siquijor. I booked it with Ocean Jet, and I think it was about 800 pesos.
880.
880 per person. So we got the 320 boat to Siquijor, and it started raining a little while ago, so it's been delayed for about another hour. So now it's 4:06 now, and we're just waiting for the boat to come.
So it's 20 after 4 now. The boat was supposed to leave at 3:20. We're just boarding it. And they think it's going to take about 30 minutes to get everybody on board. So we're hoping we're going to be leaving here before 5 p.m. But it's still 2 hours, and we're probably going to be arriving in the dark to Siquijor. But silver lining, at least we'll be able to go right to our hotel and check in. I guess another great thing about delays is that it means the gravel has fully kicked in. And I know that because it makes me incredibly sleepy.
Yep.
Probably gonna have a nap for 2 hours on this boat ride. So just like on the boat ride from Cebu to Bohol, we also have assigned seating. So I think we're seats 15F and G. So we'll see where that is on the boat. The terminal actually wasn't too bad of a place to hang out for a couple of hours. There was AC, and then there was lots of little food stalls. So we grabbed some fries and pretty decent Wi-Fi actually. So, you know, places to get stuck while waiting, it really wasn't that bad. So it's our first morning here in Siquijor. We're just going to have some breakfast before, I think, heading to the marine sanctuary that's right across the way.
So I got the American breakfast, which comes with eggs, bacon, and toast. Initially, when we first got to the Philippines, I was getting a lot of bacon salads. And I don't know, I'm kind of at the point now where we're almost a month in, and I could really go with less rice. So, yeah. It looks good.
I got the mixed berry smoothie bowl. It's just got mixed berries, and then on top it's got bananas, mangoes, pineapple, and some granola, and a few pieces of dried fruit that I'm going to pick off. I wasn't kidding. Oh my God, it's so good. I'm happy. So we're just arriving at the marine sanctuary, and we just parked our bikes up at the top of a very small hill. And now we're just walking down to the beach. We just ran into some people that were leaving, and they said that it was great snorkeling, and that they were charged 100 to enter the beach and then 100 to snorkel, or I guess to rent snorkel gear. So we're gonna see. It does look like you could ride your bike down here if you wanted to, but I don't think I'd want to try that hill. So So just some final thoughts on the restaurant we just ate at. The food was not bad. The coffee I got was a mocha and it honestly wasn't very good. I think it was just like Nesquik powder or something that they put in it, but Dave said his latte was pretty good. And our total came to 820 pesos, around $20 Canadian for our breakfast. Probably got mask marks all over my face, but oh my god, that was incredible. I mean, I haven't snorkeled in many places, I guess, but this is the best snorkeling I've ever experienced. I got to swim with a green sea turtle. What? Oh my god, it was incredible. It was like 2 feet in front of me and I was swimming right along behind him. I definitely recommend having fins though when you come here, because at least I personally struggle to get down underwater without them. Wow. 10 out of 10. Definitely worth the 200 pesos for the entrance and the snorkel mask. Oh my gosh, I better go in now though, because I think I've been out here for probably at least 40 minutes. I told Dave, yeah, maybe I'll just go for a little bit. He's been flying his drone on the beach. I'm gonna head back in and see if I can convince him to come out with me another day. So many fish. So many different kinds of fish. I mean, the green sea turtle was definitely the highlight, but there's also this really cool sea snake, and just, I'm gonna keep saying it, wow. Just wow. So you can kind of see Dave behind me. He's actually just getting some pesos back because you're only supposed to pay if you're actually swimming or snorkeling. So it was 200 for me to snorkel and to get the gear. But Dave was just sitting on the beach, so he shouldn't have to pay anything. But they had charged him 100 pesos, so I think they're going to get back to him, which is nice. So definitely recommending this beach and marine sanctuary area. If you want some really good snorkeling, you're going to need to swim pretty far out to where it actually drops off into a wall. There's definitely lots of fish shallower too, but I think that's where you're going to see like the sea turtles and some of the bigger fish. And we're all finished up here now, and we're just going to head back to the bikes and see where we end up next.
And I accidentally paid too much, so I just told them about that. They gave me 100 pesos back.
Yeah, so it was really nice. So wasn't expecting that, especially some of the reviews saying that people really unhappy about being charged and being really pushy, but
good stuff.
Yeah, really good, really happy. So we've just arrived at our first falls here in Siquijor, and we just parked our bikes up at the top, and we just had to pay a 20 peso per person environmental fee, and now we're just hiking down. It's a bit of a treacherous path, very rocky, very steep. We asked the people at the top who were just coming up how long the walk is, and they said about 3 minutes, so I feel like I can already hear it. So we just got to the falls. It was only about a 10-minute drive from the beach that we were just at. And it's just after 1:30 p.m. right now. So I was expecting it to be pretty busy. I don't know what busy normally looks like, but there's only about 10 other people here. So it's pretty good. Now I'm gonna go down and see how cold the water is. dipped my feet in so far. And the water's pretty cold. And I can feel the fish nibbling on my toes.
How'd it go?
It was really nice. It was really good. The stairs down there weren't slippery, which was great. I kind of thought that they might be. And then everyone was just leaving their shoes around this little rock bench type thing. The water was kind of cool, pretty cool actually, but you got used to it. It was really refreshing. And right when I first got down there, I put my feet in to like test the water and get used to it first. And then immediately my toes started getting nibbled by these like tiny little fish. And then there was one slightly bigger tiny fish. It just tickled. It was funny, but I was not anticipating that. It's a pretty large pool down there, and I'm assuming it's pretty deep, mainly because someone's been swinging off a rope swing and jumping off from the top of the falls. There's been some other people just kind of like rock scrambling against the waterfall and then jumping in from there. I did not partake. I was thinking about it. But I honestly just really enjoyed the refreshing water and floating around, and yeah, it was really nice. The falls are pretty strong. Like I went under to try and like feel it, and it's definitely strong coming down. Yeah, it was really nice. So after we finished up at the waterfall this morning, we ended up going back to our rooms. Dave's feeling a bit under the weather. So we just kind of hung out, tried to stay cool until basically it's dinner time. So we've come back out, and we actually came to the same place again that we went to last night, partially because nobody felt like making a decision about where else to go. And it just felt nice and easy. The food was really, really good yesterday. I got the same thing, so I'm pretty excited. And Dave's drink just arrived, and it's something that we've never had before.
I got the calamansi, so the little tiny limes. It can either come hot or cold. Kind of surprising. I didn't know it could come hot. And then they brought me a little container, a little dish of sugar. It's like liquid
syrup,
sugar.
yeah.
It's like a syrup. And then you can sweeten it. I'm just going to have it plain initially. And then we'll see if we can make it sweeter. But I probably will like it without the added sweetness. Oh, oh. That's a lime. That's like a straight lime. I'm going to sweeten the out of this.
You're going to?
Oh my god, yeah. It's so tart and so sour. It's like someone just juiced a lime in my mouth. Very nice. But my god, do I need some sugar in this.
Can I try a sip before you sweeten it?
Yeah.
Oh, that just smells like a lime. Oh, yeah, that's going to require some sweetening.
I was like, there's going to be some natural sweetness there.
That's what I was expecting. I mean, good, but I don't think I could drink it like that. It's kind of bitter.
Okay, well, thank you.
Ooh, that looks so good.
Get some sweetness in here. Okay, take a little hoot of that and see.
Ooh, that's better.
It really cuts through, eh?
It does.
All right.
Ooh, that's yummy.
100%.
So we just arrived down at these falls, and it's pretty busy. It's noon, so it makes sense. I'm going to say if you come earlier in the day, probably for open, I'm not sure what time that is, but probably around like 8 or 9 a.m., it would definitely be much less busy, and you'd have more of the place to yourself. We just got a later start on our day today. Dave's been sick the past day and a half or so, so we just really wanted to take our time. I don't know if I'm going to go in the water right now. We just ate, not super feeling it. We have another falls that we're going to right after this, so maybe I'll get in the water at that one. So what I didn't initially realize is that the falls actually goes much further back. So that really busy part was actually just the bottom of the falls. You can come up another level, and it looks like it's much less busy. Mostly people are just kind of chilling in the water, hanging out. Definitely a much calmer vibe. And then I'm going to check out, it looks like there's still one more level up. All right, so with how many levels there are, different areas to swim, different swings available, different rafts, I could definitely see how someone could spend most of an afternoon here. The upper part of the falls, I'd say, I guess like the third level, seems like it's a bit more busy again, but still not as busy as that first level of the falls. I definitely say the more like relaxed, people just kind of sitting in the water, relaxing in the water, is definitely the second level where there aren't any swings or rafts or anything like that. When you're finished at the falls and you come back up to the top, you've got like a little ice cream set up where they're scooping cones, and it's 30 pesos, and it looks like a pretty decent sized scoop, and they look like waffle cones. So a bit of a change of plans. Dave's still not feeling 100%.
Yeah.
It's very hot right now. So we decided to forego the next waterfall, and we've come to the old Balete Tree.
I've been told there'll be fish that will eat my feet.
Oh, okay, here we go.
All right. Jess is gonna whip out her hooves.
So apparently this tree is not only very old, but enchanted. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it's at least 400 years old. And there's a fish spa down at the bottom in the water around the tree. So we're gonna go to the spa, I think. Oh my God, look at this big fish coming. Is he gonna bite me? Yes, he is. Yes, stop it. Oh my God, oh my God. This fish.
All right, dog's up. Oh my God. He can fit my entire toe in his mouth.
It doesn't hurt, but it's just really...
It feels like, I don't even know how to describe this. Look at these bad boys. Just, oh my God, he's coming, Jess.
He's coming.
Oh no.
That's a big fish.
Oh my God, he can fit my entire heel in his mouth.
Okay, they obviously don't have teeth, right?
I don't know. He just bites on and then shakes his head like he's trying to get pieces of me off. Look at that.
So we've just finished up at the tree, and let's be honest, once we sat down and put our feet in the water, we completely forgot that we were there to see the tree. So on our way out, I made Dave stop, and we both looked at the tree, took it in, and then we left. Because really you're here to get your feet nibbled on by fish, and we were both just shocked by how large some of these fish were. You normally see people sticking their feet in like fish tanks to do this, like fish spa thing, and they're like these little fish. Some of these fish could fit like your whole toe in their mouth. Next up, we make our way from Siquijor to El Nido, taking ferries, planes, vans, and trikes to get to our final destination of Sibaltan. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.